In this week's Tech Noticias, we go to court to judge the use of technology in the courtroom. It's definitely a world away from the way a lawyer used to make a case.
In this country, our courts are the great levelers.
Lawyers like literature's Atticus Finch once relied only on words, on oratory to persuade juries. These days, the battle cry is technology, and it's raising the bar in courtrooms and law school classrooms.
I never thought I'd be using graphics and visual presentations and animations.
In fact, Hugh Holman is using the latest in computer tools to make a case against video hackers. But it's not his argument that his professors analyzed.
It's the third time today we've seen where the font color in the background made it difficult to read. I recommend you just look at television. Look at the ads. Look at the colors they use.
I wasn't generating enough focus on what I wanted the jury to look at.
This is one of two high-tech practice courtrooms at Georgetown University Law Center. The center invested $1 million in state-of-the-art equipment, such as plasma screens, evidence cameras, and multimedia presentation systems.
And then we have the total flock number.
This student is playing a witness in a made-up case on free-range chickens. He's using a telestrator, which projects on a plasma screen to reinforce his point.
Again, you can see the downward trend in the graph.
The challenge with all this high-tech isn't to wow the jurors, but to win them over.
You don't want them to focus on the toys and not on the witness and the testimony and the point of the case.
Here we have the project company.
The other practice courtroom at Georgetown's Law Center offers the same kind of technology, but with a traditional twist.
This courtroom gives us the opportunity to make a dress rehearsal in an environment strongly resembling the United States Supreme Court.
Claudia Gutierrez is from Bolivia and Ana Muñoz from Chile.
We have here in this moment.
Both are pursuing a master's degree in international legal studies, and both are at ease in this wireless world.
Welcome to the 21st century of being a lawyer nowadays if you want to be a trial lawyer. And you have to really have to know about how to use computers, how to use technology.
The brains behind the law school's high-tech upgrade is Pablo Molina, the school's chief information officer. Born in Madrid, this Spaniard has had a lifelong love of computers, new and old.
I was fascinated by science fiction movies and science fiction writers, and that drew me into technology.
Pablo not only equipped the school's practice courtrooms with high-tech tools, but transformed the campus.
This is one of the few institutions where there is a complete wireless network.
And just for the record, the credit for this transformation goes to the microprocessor, which decreases computer size, increases computer function, and improves audiovisual quality.
Intel, as you probably know, is one of the most important manufacturers of microprocessors in the world. And it's thanks to that technology in part that the wireless connectivity for all these devices is possible.
Today we have everything. The problem is you can make it too much, too rich, too much content like the movies, too much flash.
With all this potential flash, a high-tech presentation can be prejudicial. That verdict falls to the judge, who can stop it with the push of a button.
You have to know your judge, and you want to try to make it bounce, and you have to do your best to make your point.
And a high-tech point may win points with today's jurors.
The verdict on high-tech courtrooms is in for the U.S. Department of Justice. It plans on making more of its courtrooms technology-friendly. Up next, making public-private partnerships work. Hispanics Today will be right back.